Hi friends, I am making something for us to eat tonight that is in my volume 1 cookbook, and it's called chicken stew. I haven't made it in a while, and man, I love it. I cooked 3 chicken breasts in 7 cups of water, and I need to add some more water, I can tell. You have to have the water in order to cook your other vegetables. All right, let me see. I think that's probably about right. And what I'm going to do is I have chopped 6 medium potatoes. And I'm going to put these in my pot. Let me see if I can turn this around so you can see. Okay. I chopped them small. And I also, let me get my other chopper right here. This is what I used for the potatoes also. So the recipe also says to use 2 large onions chopped. You be very careful with this blade because it is sharp. Okay, now what we're going to do right now is we're just going to cook these until the potatoes and the onions are soft. Just until they're soft. And it shouldn't take very long. And when they get soft, I'll be back. These potatoes and onions have been cooking until they're soft. And the recipe says to just take almost a cup of potatoes out. And there's going to be a few onions in here too. But what we're going to do is we're going to mash them. Just mash them up. And the reason we're doing that, we're getting the starch out of them. And when you put this back in, it will thicken them easier. Okay. They look a lot like mashed potatoes now. So I'm going to put that back in here. And then I do need to tell you what page this recipe's on, if I haven't. It's on page 10 of volume 1. I told y'all I use volume 1 a lot. But we're going to add our chicken. I chopped the 3 chicken breasts. Let me turn this around so you can see. So I'm gonna put that in here. Then, to that, I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of sugar. Can you see? I think you can. And that's 3 tablespoons. I'm going to put, it says 2 cups of whole kernel corn, and this is a 15-ounce can, and I just drained a lot of the water off. 2 teaspoons of salt and 1 of pepper. All right. And then it calls for 4 cups of canned tomatoes. If you don't have home canned tomatoes, you can use diced tomatoes. All right. Now, I'm going to stir that all together. And then there's still 2 tablespoons of butter, but you don't add the butter until just before serving. But that's 3 chicken breasts, 2 onions, 7 cups of water, 4 cups of the canned tomatoes, 6 medium potatoes diced, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2 cups of whole kernel corn, 2 tablespoons of butter, and 2 teaspoons of salt, and 1 of pepper. Now I'm going to simmer this for 45 minutes without the lid. So I'm going to set my timer. And I'll be back to show you before we eat. Yeah, the soup simmered for 45 minutes. And Harold's already fixed him a bowl. So I said, let me video it first. But we're having the chicken stew from my volume 1, a grilled cheese, and y'all, I did the grilled cheese instead of butter. I put Duke's mayonnaise on it because it does the same thing that the butter does. And I had used all my softened butter. It's the main reason that I did it, but I wanted to tell you in case you didn't know you could use mayonnaise. But this was easy to do. I can tell you right now, I'll be freezing some of it, but it's good. And Harold said, man, it smells good. So that is on page, I think I told you, page 10 in volume 1, chicken stew. Hope you'll try it. You know, the weather's gonna be getting cooler. Now we could eat soup year round, but I know that some of you don't want it when the weather's hot, but this is just one that you can try if you haven't done so, and I think you'll like it. Remember to be salt and light. Thank you for following me, and I'll be back soon.